Hello and welcome to another episode of the FullTime15 Podcast. This week we are reviewing a match week, or game week, I should say, 20. Some standout fixtures, including the Super Sunday clash with Manchester City, Chelsea, Man United, Leeds, also a big one. Don't forget Fulham, Liverpool. Some huge fixtures going on. Obviously, Arsenal away at Bournemouth as well, that we will cover in this episode. As always, though, I am joined by Robin, my co-host. How the devil are you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I just want to, jump straight in, if that's
Jump
okay.
in, mate. Jump two-footed.
Yeah, well, I want to, yeah, seriously red carded straight off. One minute in, out.
Done.
Yeah, wonderful. No, we're going to Aston Villa, mate, which was the early game yesterday,
Which will be 2 days ago when this
Saturday.
goes live.
Well, yeah, sorry, Saturday, obviously. Yeah, no, 3-1 Aston Villa. We were sort of hoping for, from an Arsenal point of view, we were trying to talk ourselves into not even getting something here. At this point,
Mm.
maybe Arsenal, sorry, no, maybe Aston Villa would start to struggle now. With that thrashing at the Emirates just a couple of days ago. But then I think they found um, a boost, sort of an energy boost with City just drawing away to Sunderland, which is a good thing if you're City. With Arsenal, it's absolutely horrendous. When you read, Twitter, for instance.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, so they came into this game. They just ruled the game really. They had 2-1 on one occasion. Gibbs White, nice for him to score one. So a little scare there maybe, but then just went on to 3-1. So yeah, if you yeah, did you watch it?
Yeah. I didn't actually watch it, but this just to, I think, touch upon what you were mentioning there in terms of we were speaking about perhaps would the game at the Emirates impact them moving forward, and I think we kind of touched upon and said yes, but not in this particular game. So I
Yeah,
think,
that was more down to Nottingham not being, not having the quality enough for this.
yeah,
So that's why.
exactly, and I think that obviously played out in the game in which obviously in the first half it was all Aston Villa. Scored late in the first half and went in. 1-0 up, came out second half, scored an early second goal. Like you say, a bit of a scare with the Gibbs White one, but then the goalkeeper makes a bit of a clanger for the McGinn goal. And, Forest, Villa are home and hosed. At 3-1, predicted 2-1. Um,
Oh, you did, yeah.
so, bit of a shame there, but nevertheless, predicted a home win.
What
Moving
did I
forward,
go
it'll be
for? I
interesting to see.
can't remember.
Say that again.
What did I go
You went
for?
1-1.
Prediction. Okay.
Which
I
goes
was
against what you
hoping more
said.
than believing.
But yeah,
Okay.
you went 1-1. But that being said, yeah, a very kind of, like you say, a good game for Villa to have coming off the back of the game at the Emirates. Forest look all out of sorts at the moment, and Sean Dyche has got a really, really tough job on his hands. Excuse me, as has a couple of managers down the bottom there, with the way things are going. But yeah, I
Yeah.
think I think Forest, their next game is absolutely massive, where they play West Ham, obviously 4 points above West Ham in the table, just above the relegation zone. So that game is going to be huge in just a couple of days' time, um, which we will cover in the next episode. But yeah, 3-1, good result, good comeback, or comeback, good. What's the word I'm looking for?
Don't know, but it would
Comeback. It's
be
not comeback, mate. It's response from
Yeah.
Villa after the defeat at the Emirates, and now obviously level on points with City. Um,
Yeah,
in
exactly. It's going to be a huge game for Aston Villa coming, whichever their next game is. I haven't really looked at it right now, but yeah.
they go to Villa.
Uh,
They go to Villa. They go to Palace on Wednesday night, and then they go to
okay.
Tottenham on Saturday in the FA Cup.
It's the FA Cup weekend
Big
next
FA
week.
Cup third round tie.
Lovely. Yeah, moving on then, shall we, to Brighton Burnley. Uh,
Brighton, Burnley.
Ended 2-0.
Did indeed.
Not too much to speak of, I think. Um, we was we were looking at something maybe for Burnley because they sometimes they just pick up points from whenever you feel least believe it or least expect it really.
Yeah,
But from a Swedish point of view, Ayari on the score sheet. Do you see the goal?
I
Quite
have
nice
not.
actually.
I've not actually
Quite,
seen that goal, to be
but
fair.
it's well, his that finishes. It's doesn't maybe look much, uh, you know,
I'm gonna watch
to
it now
the
as you're speaking, mate.
untrained eye, but it's a really, mate, it's just really, really, really well done. And I'm asking myself, is Ayara the best Swede in the Premier League? I don't know, maybe.
Oh, that is a big. Good finish. Good finish across the goalkeeper. Uh,
Yes, he needs to do it perfectly.
yeah.
So it's
Got a
actually
baby on the
really,
way as
really good.
well.
Right?
Congratulations. He's got a baby on the way from his celebration with the old ball in the belly and
Hmm. Okay.
thumb in the mouth, mate. So congratulations
A dummy.
to him.
Uh,
Yeah, mate. As
Yeah.
we just previously gone over.
Yeah, exactly.
That's an inside joke that nobody understands. So keep
Anyway,
going.
yeah, no, no, anyway. Yeah, so I, the thought crossed my mind that Ayala might be the best Swede in the Premier League,
Okay.
but I don't.
Who would be your top three?
Um, as things are going,
Obviously, you can't say Isak because he's his legs in half at the moment. Leave him out
Gyökeres,
of it.
obviously, because he's much better than people think.
Gyökeres, yeah.
I feel,
Ayari.
and yeah, and Gudmundsson might just share it with Ayala on second, or if they want to share share third, I don't know. It's the same as it. So, but Gudmundsson is doing quite well at Leeds
Hmm.
right now. So I'm not saying Ayala is the best Swede. I'm just yeah. He's a little bit flying under the radar. He should be a starter for Graham Potter now coming into the World Cup qualifiers for Sweden. But we digress. 2-0 Brighton. Welbeck actually not on the score sheet. He hasn't scored for a while now, but he had he had a batch of games where he scored from every single angle basically. But it feels like now Calvert Lewin has taken over that that he's doing that now. So
What?
yeah,
Well, yeah, quite possibly, but I think he
yeah.
did
But
score.
anyway,
He did score at I was going to say Upton Park at the London Stadium against West Ham the previous game week. Um,
really.
he's had a bit of an injury as well in there, so he's not as been prolific as, but listen, he's what is he 36, 35, something like that.
Oh yeah,
He's getting
yeah.
on a bit now, so any goal is worth his weight in gold at his age, in the Premier League at least. But one thing I do want to speak about very quickly, I'll touch upon is the return of Pascal Gross to Brighton, a Premier League,
Yeah, I heard something about it. Yeah,
a Premier League. I was going to say the word legend, and I stopped myself because he's not. But he's
profile for Brighton at least.
well, yeah, oh yeah, for Brighton Premier League, for Brighton legend, yeah. Um, brilliant player. Love watching him. To be fair, and nice to see he's back in the Premier League. Kind of though one of those nice transfer surprises that kind of keeps catches you off guard a little bit. I was on
Uh,
Twitter, I think it was on Saturday morning, and it literally just said Pascal Gross, confirmed return to Brighton. I was just out of the blue, didn't hear much about it, and he's back signed and undisclosed fee. Very nice. Uh,
hmm,
but yeah, so good win for Brighton. Um, went for 2-1 in that one. You went for 0-0. Close game. We kind of
yeah.
expected it to be with Burnley trying to keep things tight, I guess, and Brighton not having won in 4 or 5. I think it was going into this one. So um, yeah, important win for Brighton. Picks them up into the top half of the table again, as the table is so bloody tight. But like I say, a good important 3 points that they needed to give themselves a bit of breathing space.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah, mate.
Good.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah,
Moving.
my baby just came in, so I'm a little bit. Yeah, oh, he can open doors now. Okay,
On.
that's new. That's new.
Hey, it's a milestone, mate.
Yeah,
Not a good
perfect.
one, but it's a milestone.
Absolutely threw me right off. Sorry. Yeah, shall we move on then?
If you can compose yourself, mate, absolutely.
Who's Fraba?
Bad boys. Um,
Well, anger management.
fuck.
Wolverhampton, West Ham.
What's the fucking one? Maybe he says it in Bad Boys as well. I'm fairly certain.
Oh, okay.
Um, you've absolutely ruined me in standard
Right.
definition there. No, go on. What's the game?
Uh, it's Wolverhampton, West Ham, and they got the
Oh,
win.
Corker.
Got the win now. Yeah, yeah. Oh, mate, 3-0. Perfect. I'm fucking hell. Congratulations, Wolverhampton. 3-0. And I don't know if you watched it, but I watched the first half, and it was only, really one-sided game.
Yeah.
And I mean, defensively, West Ham. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to say. Really, it was absolutely horrendous.
Yeah.
Um, and when for a team that Wolverhampton is this season, getting that super early goal was like third, fourth minute maybe. Obviously, you get your hopes up, but
Hmm.
you're a little, okay. Don't get your hopes up too much, but you sort of do anyway. And then they get the penalty. Should have had should have actually had two penalties, if you ask me. But yeah, anyway, got the
Yeah.
one. Haven't been in a 2-0 lead for the whole season.
Hmm.
So that was a massive penalty, and then obviously he scored it one. I think it was um, really composed, like a really beautiful penalty actually. When you think of in what state Wolverhampton are, you know. Uh, but yeah, so when they had the 2-0, it just felt like West Ham gave up
Mm.
if they hadn't already, you know.
Mm.
Because that's sort of how it felt like for them coming into the game.
Yeah.
Um, but then 3-0 came from that 17-year-old Mane, I think it was. I think his name is
Hmm.
17 years old.
I didn't know it was
Uh,
17, but wow.
uh,
Very,
I'm
very.
fairly certain anyway. But yeah, so 3-0 done and dusted. I think it was 3-0 at half time already.
It was indeed, mate.
Yeah, so there you go. Perfect. I mean, I think I tried to predict a 1-0 win,
You
but I
did.
went up to 3-0 win. But a win at least for Wolverhampton, and I mean, congratulations for them and for their fans. Lovely.
100%, mate. And Rob Edwards getting the first win on the board. I went against the grain in a 4-1 West Ham win,
Oh yeah,
which kind of
that was
yeah.
really shocking.
Well, that was out of left field, but we'll get onto one in a minute that was also out of left field that kind of came in. Kind of came in, didn't, but kind of did. So
I
swings and
love it.
roundabouts. Listen,
Yeah,
if
sure.
you know, you got to put them up there, knock them out the park. Sometimes it goes wrong, and hey, listen, egg on the face. But yeah, I have to ask you this question now, mate. Do you think
12
Wolves?
points they have up.
Do you think they're gonna do they stay up now? Is this
Uh,
the start of a run?
can you imagine?
This would be the greatest.
Because
They use the
look,
greatest game.
Burnley are not doing well. Yeah, I mean, Burnley actually they are doing okay under Daesh, mate. Fucking West Ham and Nottingham. No,
You said
sorry,
Burnley under
Nottingham.
dice.
Yeah, Nottingham under Daesh are doing okay.
Hmm.
I mean, and then you got Burnley and West Ham doing absolutely horrendously. So I mean, Nottingham, as I said, doing okay. They will have to, start picking up some points actually because Leeds with yet another point now. So if Wolverhampton can go on a run, I mean,
Don't do it. Don't say it.
12 points. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. And
Hey,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I
the
don't know.
last game of the season is Burnley Wolves.
Oh, mate. Fucking hell.
They might both be relegated by then already, but that would be a barnstorming game to say the
Yeah.
least. Forest Wolves, early Feb as well, but it's I can't see them getting more than bloody 15 points to be honest.
Coming into this game, in the preview, I said that they do have the squad. They do have a team good enough to beat West Ham because West Ham are the worst. Uh,
Yeah.
and if they can beat West Ham, they can beat Burnley, and they could absolutely grab 3 points as well to
There's an argument there,
you
yeah.
know play in Nottingham as well. Uh, so that's 9 points. They need 12.
They need 12 just to get on board with Nottingham, mate.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Let's not talk about that too much, but it will be interesting to see, obviously, because when you get the win, who knows? Sky's the
Yeah.
limit,
Sky
always.
is the limit, exactly, mate. But fair play, congratulations to all the Wolves listeners.
Yeah, I
First win of the season.
predicted them to win like for the last 5 or 6 weeks.
Exactly.
Uh,
We've been championing their cause for the last 5, 6 weeks.
yeah,
Um, and they're finally come into a bit of form. Big win. So congratulations on that. Hopefully, it leads to a nice unbeaten run.
yeah,
Starting Everton away on Wednesday night.
yeah. Why not? Because they didn't impress today, did they?
Hmm.
So anyway, finishing off the Saturday was the Bournemouth Arsenal game.
Hmm.
What's your view on it, mate?
Couple of things, mate. Couple of things on this one.
Hmm.
Referee shocking, as per. Um, but no, it was a great, obviously, rebound from Gabriel after that early. I don't know what the fuck he's thinking, first of all. I ain't got a clue what he's trying to do with that
Didn't
chance.
really look up, did he?
With
Just,
I
just
don't even know what he did, mate, to be honest. I don't know what he was thinking.
I didn't look
Um,
up. Just assumed,
just shovel
maybe.
past it across the box. Good
Oh,
finish from Evan Nilsson. Obviously, he's got an easy open goal to aim at, but still a bit of pressure there. Good finish. Responded very
who's?
well.
Yeah.
Scored the goal.
Hmm.
1-1. Then it kind of, I don't know, Bournemouth are very, very good with their pressing and not giving everyone or anyone a kind of a second on the ball. And that was very evident in the way that Arsenal were trying to play. And we kept giving the ball away, coughing it up quite often and frequent because of their press, which was very good.
It was, and I heard that they are the team in the Premier League running the most, or have the most maximal runs, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, yeah. it does. And they play very, very structured and there's a method to their kind of madness. It's not just headless fucking running. It's
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, and they are little, obviously looking at their recent results, it's a little bit of a risky tactics as well. But a lot can be won, and it was, in the start of the season. But
Mhm.
now, obviously, reality, it's catching up.
Yeah, and I obviously for you, you were watching. I'm assuming on Viaplay with Swedish commentators, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was watching it on with the English commentators.
Mm.
Don Goodman, ex-Wolves. He's a pretty
I've read so much about him now after the game. What
oh,
happened?
just like I was
Was it
actually sat there,
unbiased?
huh?
Was it unbiased?
Oh, it was anything but, mate. It was horrendous. I was sat there going, like, I wasn't on Twitter. You know me, like when there's a game on, I no,
Yeah,
mute
no,
my
no, oh, no, no, no.
notification,
Yeah, sure.
and I was sat there going, is this bloke serious? Like, what is going on here? And then whatever happened, and he said a few other bits and pieces, and then he said that Semenyo shouldn't have been booked when he tripped Hincapié. Oh, it's just a coming together. He's not tried to. I said, for fuck's sake, you're an idiot, like whatever. And he continued. I was like, is this bloke watching the same fucking game here? And anyway, then he goes on with the referee situation where we talk about it again. The referee
Mm.
just fucking useless. There was like a moment where Declan Rice was pulled back. There was a moment where Gyökeres was pulled down. There was a moment where he could have
Yeah, I remember
gave
that
a free
one. Mm.
kick. Didn't give it, and Rice has gone fucking ballistic at him.
Yeah, saw that.
Um, and it just felt like it was going to be one of those games, one of those days. And at the end, I don't. Like, I feel for Bournemouth at the end there with Semenyo in the final, seconds where they've got the throw in, they've launched that into the box. It's past the added time already, so he's allowed them to take that fine. We clear the initial throw in,
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
back to Semenyo. In that position, he's fucking brave to be blowing that whistle again. There,
yeah, yeah.
he's in control of the ball. He's going to either whip it in or go 1v1 at whoever it is. Now, admittedly, Bournemouth weren't particularly dangerous, in my opinion, throughout the game in those situations anyway.
No, but still, the ball coming into the box in the 98th minute
Just
or 95th,
chaos.
96th, whatever. Yeah, but then the ref, because it went over 96 minutes. Or was it six? Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
the initial stoppage time, which
Hmm.
was added, was over that already. They gave him the throw in. Okay, and the ref might have thought like, oh, so if you don't, produce something straight from the throw in, I'm just gonna blow the whistle. So I mean, it's not good timing still, but it is in its rights to do it.
He is, and in fairness to him, I say I saw, I feel sorry for Bournemouth in that sense because it's madness that he made that decision. But on the same hand, in the first half, Arsenal were attacking and breaking, and he allowed us to have that attack. And Erdo, I don't know what the bloody hell
Yeah,
Erdo's doing
mate.
or
I,
where
I
he was
just I
going.
just threw myself out of the sofa. Just you know, I was
Oh
just
yeah, same.
like 3 seconds
Put
into
the
the
ball
box,
in the
into the box,
box.
in the box, in the box, and just half time. I just fucking dick, and I just went in the bathroom.
I think I said
What
fucking
the
dick as
fuck's he
well.
doing? Oh yeah, he did.
I think I did. I think
I'm Swedish, but yeah. Anyway,
no, but yeah, it
I was
was.
supposed to curse less, but that's one of those situations where it's just needed. It was
Yeah,
super weird. Was
it
it was
was.
it was it down to maybe okay? So obviously they know it's really close to halftime.
Yep.
Um, without whipping to the box, then we might get a counterattack. We might have a counterattack on our hands. Because he might not know exactly how many seconds, or is it like 30 seconds left, or is it 2 seconds left, one
No,
one minute? So
they
just
they know.
maybe.
They know. They know, and
Yeah,
it's
okay.
because he's got no right foot, mate. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly. That was so evident where it was just
Yeah, the
sort of
chance. I don't know where
dancing
he's
around like
going
a,
as
I don't
well.
know.
Oh, Lord above. But listen, I just want to touch upon one final thing as well. Is a lot of talk about Eberiche Eze
Yeah.
and not getting any minutes
Mm.
in the last four Premier League games. And listen, that's surprising, has to be said. I understand the reasoning behind it because obviously we mentioned before at the game at Villa Park, he was at fault for the Matty Cash goal, sort of ball watching, fell asleep, didn't track the run.
Yeah.
Arteta chewed him out on that one. And obviously they had a big chat about his defensive out of positioning, or defensive work rate, I should say, out of possession positioning and all that good stuff. It's just a phase that he's going through that every single player goes through with Arteta. Arteta's obviously signed him, he wants him. The absolute silver lining in all of this is that Eze's had 4 games break now across a busy Christmas period where he will be fresh going through January, February, the later,
Yep. No,
months of the
exactly.
season. So it's come at a very good time. And listen, he's an amazing player, a magnificent game-changing player as you've seen already this
Yeah,
season.
because he's quite unpredictable. He's sort of lean as well. He's sort of slippery, as we would say in Sweden. Uh, so it's a joy to watch because football, I think, in general, going more towards the sort of robotic, chess playing, tactic, you know, so to speak. So when Eze comes on, it's so refreshing, man, to watch him, and that's the supporters or fans on Twitter, especially, uh, in a nutshell.
Mm.
Because you
Yeah.
you you think of just what happens absolutely, just now.
Yeah.
You don't really think of uh what might have happened, what might have caused this, going back a couple of weeks, and going forward. As I say, the congestion of games, Champions League, FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, obviously the Premier League is always a big one. So, uh, well, he's been resting,
Hmm.
so you don't think ahead for more than like, you know, that's what supporters do, or don't do, you know.
Yeah.
So that's it's just ignore it really.
Yeah, because you also have to think about the fact that we had Madueke and Martinelli starting, um, you know, in that game.
Madueke really made a case for himself, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, as expected, because he's a very good player. But
Mhm.
the reasons behind that were because obviously we've got Portsmouth coming up in the FA Cup, so they'll likely be playing in that one. And then we've got Chelsea in the Carabao Cup semi-finals, so they'll likely be playing in that one. And they're not. It's not. You can't just expect 90 minutes, 2 games in a row from players you haven't seen the field in. You know.
No.
So I'm assuming that or predicting that Eze will play some part in the Liverpool game on Thursday night with a view to him
Mm.
getting, a start on the Saturday again or the Sunday against Portsmouth and then the Carabao
Yeah.
Cup as well and then it's up to him to force his way into the team from there. So listen, it's good competition for places is perfect. And you know Havertz is hopefully back now as well. He was obviously not in the squad this week, just as part of load management apparently, which is fine. But it'd be nice to see him hopefully on the pitch again soon. But yeah, 6 points
Yep.
top Premier League at the end of game week 20. Very, very happy with that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Perfect. Shall we move on then to the Sunday?
Yep.
Actually, kicking off also at 12:30 local time, which is rare on a Sunday. But yeah, that
Absolutely.
was the Leeds Manchester United game. Ended 1-1.
Hmm.
Did we predict that?
We did not. We predicted 2-1 Man United,
Yeah.
or 2-0 if Fernandez wasn't playing. He wasn't playing and he didn't win 2-0, but It was
Yeah, perfect. Still wrong, eh?
yep.
So I did I go for? Oh, okay, yeah, 2-1. Then okay, got you. Okay, yeah. Did you watch it?
I didn't actually see this one. Um, I had the notifications on for the goals, and I saw Leeds had
Yeah.
scored in the second half, and I was like, oh, okay, looking good, looking good.
hmm
And
Yeah.
then literally 2 minutes later, United had equalised, and I was like, ah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I saw quite a bit of it, and 1-1 is a fair result, um, I'd say. And when the managers shook hands, it looked like they were happy with that too. I mean, at least okay, it was a decent result for both teams. So obviously, Manchester United should be aiming for more.
yep.
Uh, but just grabbing a point, coming from behind, basically. You could argue it's like, okay, so we were actually 1-0 down. We didn't give up. We showed some mentality, and then we got the 1-1. Okay, then so that's fine. But I don't think that. That being said, I don't think that they would take 1-1 before. Jermaine.
Mm, absolutely.
Uh, but yeah, the way the match turned out, they should be happy as well with the 1-1.
Hmm.
Sesko,
Let's talk about Sesko, yeah.
yeah, just a couple of words. Bit of a flop to me. He did all right, quite involved in this game, but again, substituted for whoever that was. But yeah, it feels like he's doing. I don't know how many goals he scored, but it feels like he's somewhat on the same level as Gyökeres, stats wise. Less goals, maybe even,
Mhm.
but he doesn't get as much slagging off
Hmm.
in the media as Gyökeres gets. Uh,
No.
just want to mention that. Annoys me a little bit, but I can't. I'm actually, I'm trying to not be bothered. Difficult.
How's that going for you, mate? Does it
Yeah,
sound
no,
like you're bothered, mate?
I just turned the page, so yeah, that was it. No, I'm just
Oh.
saying. I'm just saying. Super duper happy we went for Gyökeres instead of Chesko,
Hmm.
and that we got him instead of Chesko. So
Yeah, me as well, mate, to be honest with you.
yeah, and finally, supporters are actually seeing what Gyökeres are doing, and what he brings to the team, and how much space he creates, how much of a nuisance actually he is for the opposition defense. So that I'm really I'm relieved with okay. So now you see this. Thank you. Perfect.
Well, yeah,
Wasn't too
yeah,
hard though, was it?
yeah, yeah. You only have to look at the goal for Declan Rice, where he's occupying the centre half.
Yeah.
He's battling with him. He's dragging
Mm.
2 or 3 players with him in his movement and holding off the ball,
Five,
etc. Opens the space for Rice ultimately. Um,
five players, but that's also really bad defending by Bournemouth.
oh yeah,
Like,
100%.
what the fuck would you need 5 players
He's a big boy, mate. He's a big boy.
or 3 players even? Or yeah. But it just feels like because obviously that's really good play by Gyökeres. Like
Hmm.
getting the attention of 5 Bournemouth defenders. But yeah, okay, super good. But then 5 Bournemouth defenders, well, I would be really, really worried or absolutely furious with my team if I was a Bournemouth supporter. What the fuck would Yeah. Anyway,
As you should be,
so
mate.
half the team marks him for that. Other players on the pitch, there are. So yeah. Anyway, 3-2 Arsenal. Lovely, jubbly. Well done on Saturday evening down in Bournemouth.
Yeah, we were reviewing the Leeds Man United
Yeah.
game, mate. So
Yeah, no. I forgot about that, but yeah, perfect.
Leeds won, Man United
Oh
won.
yeah,
Got
yeah. We
you.
didn't have too much. You didn't see it. I saw it, and I was just fed up with. Let's go there. Turn
Beautiful.
the page, and that's what happens.
Game
Finished.
done and dusted, mate. I
Yeah.
was gonna say 2-1. 1-1. Where are we going now then?
Everton. I think Everton.
Everton, Brentford. This is the one I'm talking about with a little
It's
left
yours.
field
It's yours.
fucking
Yeah.
prediction that
I
you
reckon. Yeah.
fucking was a bit like what? You questioned me there, I think.
Yeah.
And I am still waiting for my apology. But it's fine.
Did you have 4-2?
No, that's the little
Oh,
caveat in all of this.
okay.
I did have a fucking
So,
Brentford win. I did have 3-1, and I'm happy
yeah,
to
that's good.
say I
That's very good.
backed the Brentford Bees, mate, to get 3 points in this one. Don't really know what possessed me to back them. They didn't show too much over the festive period for me to be super enthralled by
Hmm.
backing them,
Yeah,
especially away from home.
exactly.
Um,
Especially away from home. Yeah. So,
but
a
it's
little bit of an upset maybe. Yeah.
a little bit big old upset for me, mate. Especially with it. If you take it away from, if you take
No,
that
no, no,
away,
no, 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 no. I don't.
take
Thiago, hat trick.
take their away form out of it. I mean, take their away form. It's a big upset. But yeah, Thiago
Yeah, no,
hat
yeah,
trick,
exactly.
phenomenal for him. He's let me just check the stats of where he is in terms of the top goal scorer awards.
Yeah,
The
I
Premier League
think at
14,
least it's 14 goals. Yeah.
14. So only five behind the robot, um, who was missing again, MIA today. If he doesn't score, mate, they don't win. That sounds like an over reliance on a player to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna beat this drum until till I'm heard, mate. Anyway, moving fucking on.
I hear every week, mate.
I know you do, man. You're sick of it. Just like the Man City fans, sick of it, sick of hearing about it. But if he doesn't touch the fucking ball
Well,
or doesn't score, sorry, let me start again. Check. If he doesn't fucking score, mate, they don't win. And if he doesn't score, he barely touches the fucking ball, right?
if it doesn't, if it,
Did I say that wrong?
yeah, no, it's right now, but it's, oh, mate,
But
if it
that's the
doesn't, if it's not touching the ball, so why he won't score? No, quite fucking obviously. That's
no,
golden.
no. Yeah. Listen, right? Basically, the point I'm making is he's a fucking phenomenal player, or he's a phenomenal finisher,
Yeah,
and that's what the problem is. If he doesn't score, you look at his touches, mate. It's not like he's been pop, pinning defenders, setting his. No, he barely touches the fucking thing.
yeah,
Um. So yeah, for me. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking, mate. I'm gonna stop talking.
yeah. We're gonna come on to that game, the Manchester City Chelsea game in a minute.
Yeah,
Talk
rein it
some
in.
more maybe about the robot as you
Affectionately call it.
so often and affectionately, yeah, call him. But yeah, I'm just Thiago. Obviously, he's the one attacker for the opposition to stop. Everton coming into this game like, okay, if you just stop Thiago, then a lot is won. A lot could be won already. But
Yeah.
then they just sort of air quotes let him score a hat trick. Yeah. So that's a question I would like to ask
David Moyes?
yeah, or the whole team, the players, because maybe he gave the instruction, just they didn't follow up on it. I don't know, but
That's what he'd say.
I
That's what
I
he'd tell
haven't
you
seen
anyway.
one. I haven't seen a second of this game actually, so I can't really say too much. I'm going to watch it back, at least the extended highlights package.
Yeah.
Um, but I think actually in the preview we mentioned this. If you just stop Thiago, then they could actually win this one, and they would have taken away Thiago's goals. Uh, yeah,
I'm not happy with
three,
that. Not happy
three,
with that at all from you.
3 goals, 3 goals. Yeah, no. But anyway, just saying, 4-2 Brentford, Everton. As we said, they could have been fifth placed if they would have won this game. Now, instead, they are 12th. And that tells you something about the Premier League this season.
Every
Yeah,
fucking week.
every week, yeah, mate. I can't stop being stunned by it. You
It's
know,
madness, mate. It's a madness.
it is. Moving on then to Newcastle, Crystal Palace 2-0. We predicted a straight win, just a cruising win for Newcastle, and it seemed like it was.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You predicted a cruising win for Newcastle.
Okay.
And I wouldn't say it fucking was at all, but
They finally got there in a way.
they
Got
got
their
there
result.
in the end.
Yeah, looking at the stats as well, quite
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 what?
right. Yeah, yeah,
Quite,
it
quite, quite what?
seemed like a fair result.
Oh, let me just go back in and do my some
2.08 expected goals
for who?
for Newcastle, 0.70 for Crystal Palace.
Told you, mate.
7-1 shots on target, 59-41 possession.
Yeah, total shots 12 to 11, mate. Do you know what I mean? Don't.
That's got nothing to do with it.
That's. Yes, they had five
That's
block shots,
that's
mate.
nothing. 7-1 shots on target, 2.08 .70, 59-41. Yeah, so
First half, mate. Newcastle had three shots, one big chance each, fairly even game. Then obviously they scored. Palace have to
they
push,
went into
leave
this.
gaps, expose themselves. Newcastle can pick them off at will. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. Stats are skewed, mate. I ain't having it. Admittedly, I didn't see this one either, so I don't know how the game played out.
We were making a case for Crystal Palace, with the Brennan Johnson transfer. But yeah, and he did start actually. We
Only
didn't
got
really expect that maybe, but him to be involved, yeah, maybe. But he started. He played for 71 minutes. It seems like 71 was it? Yeah. Oh, okay. Don't know.
yeah, yeah. That tells you a lot, mate. Newcastle scored and they fucking brought him
Didn't see
up.
it. They scored just before that as well. Yeah.
We need a goal. Let's bring him off.
But anyway, still beforehand, it looks like a decent signing for them.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, he's going to be. I think so. I think so.
yeah,
Oh,
lovely, jubbly.
brilliant. Yeah, lovely jubbly, mate. Where were you going there?
Tottenham Sunderland, which is one of those games we called as well.
Oh,
One
it
one. We
bloody
actually
is,
agreed on
mate.
that one
It
as
is.
well. We
Wake
we we
yourselves up.
we agreed on that one.
We did
1-1.
agree. One. And have you seen the Sunderland goal, by the way?
I saw it actually. Let me have a quick think. Oh, I can't remember it.
Okay.
I
Well,
did see. I did see it. Yeah.
I
Fucking
was no, seven passes. Beautiful build up. Cushioned headed down to the centre back. Alderete fizzes one in to whoever it was. He
hell.
pops it off down the line. Plays it inside to Brobby. Shaka's
Oh yeah,
as
good.
well. Brobby 1-2. Top bins.
Nice,
Oh,
nice finish that one. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
unbelievable goal for me. I was so pleased when I saw that. That was such a lovely goal to see. Um, and yeah, I don't know the stats on this one, but 1-1. I was watching the Fulham Liverpool game, so
Oh yeah, me too.
I don't know how this game played out too much, but that was a brilliant goal. And listen, Sunderland are hard to beat. We know that. Not conceded many goals. I think Spurs had the majority of the game in the first half, especially, and couldn't kill them off by ball accounts. But
Yeah,
It's starting to become a bit of an issue for Spurs now, their home form. And I mean, last few games their away form as well, perhaps as well. But Thomas,
yeah. I mean, yeah, and if you can't beat them, so beat them in the first half. If you have four shots on target, which they had, and
hmm
uh, expected goals was almost 1-0 almost for Tottenham.
hmm
Uh, you coming into the second half not converting those chances, then especially Sunderland this season, they will always be a threat, for you then. Um,
Yep.
because it also comes down to mind games, at times in football. But I gotta say, well done by Sunderland after that huge battle they had at home to Manchester City just a couple of days ago, and then going away playing Tottenham, um, big game, obviously, and then losing 1-0, coming back to 1-1. Mentality wise, that tells you something. They are doing really well.
Yeah, indeed, mate. Tough place or
Yeah.
tough side to play against, I should say. Be very, very interesting. Oh my goodness. Sunderland table 80 million euro bid to sign Fermin Lopez from Barcelona. Wow.
Oh, yeah. It's called silly season, yeah.
It certainly is, mate. Silly season is upon us. Jay.
Mhm.
Um,
Right, moving on
yeah,
then. Perfect. Call that one. It's actually it's there's on Twitter, basically fucking everywhere that we called it.
it
We're
is,
trying to
mate.
be
If you haven't seen it, you're living
uh,
under a rock.
no one's here, so yeah.
Hey, listen, you have to occasionally, mate.
Yeah.
Occasionally, you have to.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Uh, moving on then to the penultimate game of the game week 20.
good lad.
Yeah, perfect. And not forgetting about Fulham Liverpool, which I did in the preview, quite obviously. Watched quite a lot of Fulham Liverpool now, and I'm glad I didn't miss it.
Yeah,
Tremendous finish in that, from
grandstand finish.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh mate, do you want to walk me through it?
yeah, I do, mate. Because I tell you right now, 1-1 was the scoreline. Heading into the dying embers. I'm getting all the cliches in here, mate. The dying embers of the game. We were having a little conversation over text, just like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
love to see it stay a draw, you know. But if there's going to be a winner, hopefully it's a Liverpool one because that's what we backed at 2-1.
Yeah.
We'd also backed 2-2, so okay, we'll get onto that. Liverpool score, and then you text me. I can't remember exactly what you said, but you had a
I
feeling
mean, yeah,
something's
yes,
coming,
yeah,
something's
something's coming.
brewing.
Yeah, yeah.
And my goodness me, Harrison Reed, absolute.
Please make something fucking weird happen.
Oh my
That was
God,
weird, yeah. And
absolute.
then, ooh, goal of the season,
Alan
boom,
Partridge
finished,
goal of the season, mate. Just absolutely
and that's
twatted
yeah,
into the top corner.
yeah. And then obviously you had to take into account who the opposition is, and
The goalkeeper.
when in the game, yeah, exactly.
Mm.
When in the game it comes from where it comes from as well. They have just scored the
Just
the
needed, yeah.
the 2-1. Yeah, coming back there. So, oh mate, oh mate,
Yeah,
that was fucking unreal.
it was
Wow.
brilliant. And the icing on the cake was the fact we had 2-2 predicted, in that big shock as well. That there was a draw. We had the 2-2. And it was two goals late into injury time. It's just a really good Premier League game. I think one thing that I I guess is a little bit of a markup against the game was, did you see Harry Wilson's goal in the first half?
Actually, that's the one I missed. I saw
So
all the others actually.
he was flagged for offside during the game. or on the field, I should say.
Mhm.
Um, it did look offside, but then it was kind of very, very tight. So benefit
Okay.
of the doubt. He kind of was saying, I felt like I was onside. You could see him mouthing it to his players, to his teammates. And it was ultimately given onside. Very, very close. I thought it was offside, going to be called offside, but listen, they gave it. And then the Florian Wirtz one, that was even more to the point where it was like, he's
Yeah.
offside. Okay, he's offside. This is the funny. I was watching the game. This is it. I was making dinner, right? And I saw on Flash Score it was like big chance or whatever, big chance for Liverpool, where it pops up on the
Mhm,
scoring
mhm,
thing.
mhm.
So I was like, oh, okay, go back into the front room, watch the game. Oh, okay, Verts. Oh, he's offside. Yeah, he's flagged for offside. Blah blah blah. Go back, go back to the kitchen. Duh, duh, duh. But 2, 3 minutes later, it pops up again on the notification saying Liverpool 2-1. I was like, fuck, they scored it. Okay, come back round, and they're still doing the replays of this Verts goal, and I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
I was so surprised it was given. Um,
Yeah.
that's madness.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Especially when you have these semi offside things that's supposed to
Yeah.
help you. So I mean, we will just have to trust the technology, I think. But it looks so weird when you look at the lines on the actual pitch.
Yeah,
Um,
I think there's just a
like
little bit of
they are supposed to be straight, but
a
yeah.
grey area though in terms of there's like a millimeter or a millisecond of either side of when the ball is played, when the ball's released, you know,
Yeah, exactly. That's probably the issue.
and that's the issue with it, I think, because obviously the lines on the pitch are absolutely fine. Yeah, look, listen, he looked off because of the way the grass was cut, but that's
Yeah.
technically not the way perspective works in terms of where they are because the
Yeah.
body's raised and all that shit. But
As I
it
said,
looks odd.
it should be offside because these lines on the pitch should be straight. It's
Yeah.
something that because that's why they cut the grass in certain ways to have an easier view for it. But no, I believe that's why. So isn't it? It is.
You see Leicester City's pitch like 3, 4 years ago where your man was cutting like fucking wacky shapes in there, just showing off basically.
No.
Just to help the viewers, mate. Just to help the view for he's
Didn't
doing
they have like
boxes and fucking
round sort of round
yeah.
sort of just rings basically?
But yeah, so that's a contentious point. I'd be annoyed if we conceded it. I'd be happy if we scored it, obviously, the way it works, but there's that element of doubt, I guess, in terms of that. And it's just annoying because, like you say, the line is there for you to see on your TV at home, and you're like, well, he's offside, but when it's done through the tech,
Yeah.
he's onside. So, like you say, we've got to take the benefit of the doubt that the tech's right. But I did love your little tweet where you just tagged your man, the Liverpool fan. You didn't say a word.
I
Just tagged him in.
I haven't heard
No,
shit.
that was brilliant. So
Haven't heard shit. Haven't heard shit.
no, you won't, mate. You won't. You're until something happens in the game on Thursday where we're gifted something, and then you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep spamming. So
But yeah, 2-2, the second of our average weekly correct scores comes in 2-2, 1-1 in the Spurs game, 2-2 in the Fulham Liverpool game. We continue on this trend of two correct scores a week. Uh,
yeah,
and
building a little pot.
building a pot, mate. We are building a pot. So yeah, listen, good. I didn't know why I said listen because I had
Very good.
nothing else to say.
And I did listen.
For once in your life, you didn't say a word. You
just you.
listened, and I had
Oh
nothing
mate.
to say.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
No, anyway, it's just I think this offside situation with Words is gonna be one of those mic'd up things.
Yeah.
Like coming in tomorrow or in a couple of days at least. So that's gonna be really interesting to follow.
Yeah.
Follow. follow up on. Right then, Manchester City, Chelsea, big one. Finishing off the Sunday, finishing off the game week. Um,
Yep.
yeah, big result there for both Aston Villa, obviously, and then of course for Arsenal as well.
Yep. Absolutely.
Uh, we've been on it a little bit now already with if Haaland doesn't
You're
if
turning into a bit
he's
of a
not
robot
touch
yourself there, mate.
yeah he's not touching the ball, he won't score. Well, that's
That's not what I fucking meant, and you know it.
yeah, of course, but that's fucking golden.
I mean,
Uh,
if he doesn't score,
yeah,
don't win, and if they don't win, he's not touching the ball. No, I don't know what I meant there.
yeah.
I'm just
No,
gonna.
that by the way, no, you're absolutely right though. But yeah, it's uh, yeah, big, good result for Aston Villa, good result for Arsenal. That's what matters to those two teams.
100%.
So I'm happy.
Yeah, 100%. And listen, a good result for Chelsea as well. You know, they're going into that game. Obviously, there's a bit of this stability at the moment. Instability. What's the word?
Instability
Instability.
or of sort of not knowing.
Yeah, just very unstable, mate. Very
Yeah.
unstable is probably easiest to say. Um,
Mm.
there, in terms of they don't know who's coming in, it's probably going to be the Strasbourg manager, as we mentioned, Rosenior, or according to all accounts. But regardless, it's somewhere in when a team goes, especially to a massive club like City, without a manager, you just expect a 2-3 nil win for City. Well, at least I did. I couldn't see Chelsea getting anything out of this game, and to be honest, it looked that way for long periods of the game.
Yeah.
And Enzo Fernandez
Uh,
pops up with an equaliser in the dying embers,
yeah. Yeah.
prime Barclays Premier League moment, and they come out with a point. And like you say, Villa, Arsenal, Chelsea, all happy with that result. Maybe not some specific Chelsea fans who I saw tweeting that they'd rather lose that game and not get European football.
Yeah. I saw something about
Not
that as well.
Arsenal winning the title. And no,
And
not
that is not
never,
nearly.
ever, ever would want my team to lose any game even if it meant.
No, it's not. That's not even worth our time, is it? So
Oh, it's horrendous. But anyway, yeah,
yeah.
big draw to end Super Sunday.
I was hope. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I was actually hoping for Chelsea to do like really, really turn up in this game. Not really. I really, maybe I didn't really believe that they would, but I was just hoping in terms of, you know, obviously I was looking after Arsenal as much as I
Hmm.
can. So,
Yeah.
not having a manager playing without that sort of pressure that comes with it, Mariska, asking whatever, you know. So when you coming into this game, you could do like whatever the fuck you feel like. Just fucking go out there, play football. Nobody's expecting you to do fucking absolutely anything.
Hmm.
So that I was trying to turn into a positive.
Yeah.
Um, and I looked at the result at 83rd minute. Okay, so still 1-0. Okay, whatever. And then you texted me about the podcast, and I said, oh, okay, but I didn't know. I actually don't know what the scoreline was. Probably 1-0, 2-0 then maybe because
I
you
thought
didn't
you were
text
very
me.
fucking
You
calm. Yeah.
you didn't text me about the result. Christian didn't text me. My brother's nothing. Okay, so probably 1-0. 1-1. Can you fucking believe it? I shouted to the girl. It's just this close to me. Fucking hell, that's massive. you
It
know.
is massive, to be fair.
Yeah. So yeah, I was just super happy.
It's a
Good
yeah,
week for Arsenal again.
yeah, and but it also, like I said to you at the start,
Hmm.
it's one of those games where if you look at the fixtures when they come out, like we start looking at fixtures, so for example, Man City are chasing Arsenal, let's say. Okay, so they play West Ham at home. Gimme. You don't expect them to drop points there. It's a gimme. Then they go to Liverpool. Okay, potentially they could drop points there. Tough game. But this one at home to Chelsea was looking like a tough game for them before Caicedo fucking was suspended. Then he got suspended, obviously, so I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, okay.
Yeah.
Then they sacked the manager. Oh, okay, for fuck's sake. Like, suddenly became a game that was tough to a game that's like probably closer to a gimme because of, just everything that built up to it. So I kind of went into it thinking City are going to win. But let's see how it goes, kind of thing. So it was quite nice, or it was a very nice way to end the Sunday. 2 games in a row now where Arsenal have picked up 3 points and City have dropped points. And it's very strange. The last game week, 19, Arsenal were the only team in the top 7 to win. Everyone else drew and dropped points. And there's a lot of games this game week, this weekend, that were ended in draws. So it's, you pick up a
it was just Villa and Arsenal up there.
Exactly.
In fucking top 6.
Yeah, now Brentford obviously are into 7th, 6th, what are they up to?
7, yeah.
7th, and they obviously won, but they weren't in 7th. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's crazy, but very exciting.
Perfect.
Another game week in midweek now as well. Thick and fast. Coming at you. I don't know what to say. I've lost it. Listen, mate, it's fucking 11 o'clock on a Sunday night now.
Yeah, and I've been knackered.
You've got about 5 hours of being awake, mate.
Yeah.
Before your bedtime.
Yeah, exactly. Bedtime. Huge air quotes. Anyway, so lovely. Let's we have just the one game on Tuesday for match week 21 then, or game week 21. That's West Ham Nottingham. Big game, that one, actually.
Huge game now.
Yeah. So we're gonna either record tomorrow or record Tuesday. In any which way, you're gonna have a preview out.
Yep.
Before the games, obviously. Then we've got a couple of. Is it? Yeah, it's fucking 8 games on Wednesday, and then the only game on Thursday is the Arsenal Liverpool game. So busy week coming up again, and then we've got the FA Cup and whatever, etc., etc. Lovely jubbly.
Yep, exactly, mate. Got a weekend off next week, so buckle up for that one. But yeah, coming thick and fast still. Wouldn't have it any other way. It's enjoyable to be doing this. So please subscribe, like, comment if you got this far. Fantastic. Thanks very much. A little subscribe would go a long way for us. That's it for another week, mate. Another game week done.
Lovely.
All the best, mate. Speak to you soon. Bye.
Lyle's got the stats stacked high. Robin's got a hot take flying by.
They're chatting goals and red card cries, talking Premier League all night.
15 minutes, they keep it tight, but the banter's hotter than a Friday night. Full-time 15, grab a brewski cold, talking football stories, legends and gold. From the pitch to the mic, they're keeping it clean.
Praying to the podcast,
God, they don't get seen. Robin says,
Lyle, you're dreaming.
mate, that striker's toast.
Now worth the wait.
Lyle fires back, you're out of your mind.
His boots are magic.
Give it some time.
Two voices clash, but it's all in fun.
Football debates till the match is won. Full-time 15, grab a brewski cold, talking football stories, legends and gold.
From the pitch to the mic, they're keeping it clean. Praying to the podcast, guys.
They don't get seen.